Okay, so we're going to dive straight into some big news dealing with Sony. So in the first article, it says here that Sony is reportedly now open to sharing the characters owned with Marvel. So I say this is really very, very, very good news, because now we all know that Sony wasn't doing very good when it came to like their Sony films, and it's been prime examples of Morbius. It's been prime examples of Madam Web, Kraven the Hunter. So now the only successful movie that we actually had was the Venom franchise. Now I was a bit disappointed with the Venom, the last Venom movie. I think it was called The Last Dance, and it really just I wasn't feeling it. Now the trailer was already didn't really have my interest, because I see that they wasn't going to have Spider-Man in it, and then just watching it, I could not fully complete that movie. You know what I'm saying? So now that it's going to be in the hands of with the MCU, of course, now we can actually open it up to where they can do recasting. You know what I'm saying? They can do bigger and better stories now that it's coming to the MCU. And now we're going to have all these amazing characters, of course, that's from Sony. You know what I'm saying? We get to see them like really come to life and really see what they all about and everything. So I really feel like a lot of these characters really need that redemption, especially Kraven the Hunter, especially Madam Web, you know what I'm saying, and so forth with all these other characters. Now, as getting to Venom, which is going to be the next article. So how I actually feel about this, man, it's really going to have a different outlook as far as like what the MCU are going to have in store. You know what I'm saying? Going towards like the future of what the MCU is going to have planned for all these amazing characters. So they're finally listening and they're finally waking up. So I'm just glad that I'm just glad that they're actually getting it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy about this, you know what I'm saying? But let me know what all of you think about the first article in the comment section down below. How do you actually feel about Sony being open to sharing all the Spider-Man characters, of course, for the MCU? Do you feel like this was a great idea, or do you think this was a bad idea? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, as we move on to the next article, now it says here that Marvel is planning to introduce Venom in Tom Holland's Spider-Man trilogy. So yes, it's a guarantee that we will be getting Venom very, very soon. Now, we may not get Venom in probably Spider-Man Brand New Day, but we'll definitely get Spider-Man probably going towards the like 5 and 6, of course. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely on the way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're definitely gonna be looking forward to him. Around that time, we'll probably be getting Miles Morales, Spider-Man and everything as well too. You know what I'm saying? Going towards the end, because eventually Tom Holland, he's gonna want to be done with playing Spider-Man, of course, and he plans on like retiring and everything. So the perfect way to do it is for them to go ahead and introduce the next big character, which will be Miles Morales, of course, Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? But going back towards the Venom though, I feel like once Venom gets here, I feel like they're going to do an amazing job with him. Now, we may get a little bit of the similarity that we did of the Sony version of Venom, but it's going to be a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how the MCU is. Of course, Kevin Feige, once the story has been explained in the in the Marvel world, as far as like live action movies, he's not trying to repeat the story all over again. So he's probably going to skip the origin story and go into something completely different when he happened to bring in Venom. And it's going to be very fun, you know what I'm saying? So Marvel always know how to bring in the characters into the fold and then give them their own solo movie. And they done it since the beginning of phase 1, of course, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that they're going through with this. I'm so happy that Sony is finally about to listen and actually has some sense to where they're letting the MCU take control of all those amazing Spider-Man characters or whatnot. So this is going to be a ton of fun, and I'm just going to be excited to see what's in store for the MCU when it comes to these characters. But let me know what all of you think about all this news in the comment section down below. How do you actually feel about Venom coming into Tom Holland's Spider-Man trilogy? Are you excited for this? Are you not excited for this? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, if you want to stay updated here at Iconic Entertainment, just hit the notification bell where I do all the newest updates when it comes to Marvel content, DC content, movies, and TV shows. And of course, you can follow me on TikTok at MyJ3 and Instagram at MikeJordan378.